Hari Om, Bhaja Govindam, verse 28. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Sugadha Kriyate, Kama Bhogaga, Pachatanta, Sharire Rogaga, Sugadha Kriyate, Kama Bhogaga, Pachatanta, Sharire Rogaga, Yatyabhiloge Maranam Sharanam, Yatyabhiloge Maranam Sharanam, Tadabhinamunchadi Papacharanam, Tadabhinamunchadi Papacharanam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. What is this stupid life we are living? Stupid life. It is nothing but sense pleasures arising out of kama and bhoga. Enjoyment, sense enjoyment. We want to lead a life of pleasures. We lead an animalistic life and not a minimalistic life. Swami Vivekananda says the lower the animal, the more is its enjoyment in the senses. The more it lives in the senses. The lowest animal, it lives only in sense pleasures. Swami Vivekananda says true civilization means the power of taking the animal man out of his sense life by giving him visions and tastes of planes much higher and not external comforts. What this entire world is trying, materialistic world is trying, is to give comforts to a man. If you get more comforts, naturally you cannot progress in the spiritual world. There is a saying in Tamil, even in food, you have to be controlled. The man who eats one time is a yogi. Throughout the day, only once he will eat. The man who eats two times in a day is a bhogi, is an enjoyment master. The man who eats three times in a day is a rogi, diseased person. So even if you eat three times, you are a rogi in a day. So what about us? How many times we eat? We have to judge ourselves. Intermittent eating. It is not intermittent fasting, intermittent eating. We cannot control our sense pleasures. The taste of the tongue never subsides. The taste of the flesh, it wants to grind something or other. Whenever I enter kitchen, I cannot come back without eating something. Something I must have. Everything must be controlled. Nothing should be suppressed. Controlling does not mean suppressing. Suppression will result in volcanic eruption. You have to mature out. You are not, when you see a balloon at this age, you are not suppressing your desire. You are overcome that desire. You have matured enough. Your bodily, nobody says don't eat anything. Bhagavan Krishna himself said, extreme hunger, extreme sleeplessness, or extremely one who eats too much, they cannot come to me. You have to follow the middle path. Then only you can reach Bhagavan. Everything should be controlled. Your body, your mind, your speech, your eyes, your ears. Everything should be used in a proper manner. But We are slaves to our mind and the pleasures of this world. All of us know mind is a good servant, but it is a bad master. The more one indulges in sense pleasures, the more he is away from realization. The kama and boha results in too much of sense pleasures, results in too much of rest, results in disease. Swami Vivekananda again says, the one who rests, he rusts. Rest is R-E-S-T. Rust is R-U-S-T. The one who rests, he rusts. He becomes a scrap. Swami Chinmayananda says, it is easy to live in the animal way because there is no strain at all for a man, because it is a devolutionary process. To fall and slip down from Tirupati, in the slope of Tirupati, it is much easier than to climb its peak. Evolution is the result of effort and struggle, sweat and suffering. It is always difficult to climb the stairs. That is why we go by escalator or by lift. Easy way. If you climb through the stairs, your health will be much better. Much, much better. I am not talking about too old, you don't have to strain, but in a young age, you go and see how many of them are climbing the stairs. In the lift and the escalator only there is a rush. Because I don't want to strain myself. Simple reason. But if you strain yourself, you get good health. One person asked Kanchi Paramacharya, why this God, who is full of love, he is creating disease and other difficulties for human beings and others. Why can't he allow man to enjoy this world and die? Throughout pleasure, no disease. Why can't he allow this? Kanchi Paramacharya answered him, if it is so, no one will think about God. Only when sorrows are there, only when the sorrow hits him hard, he feels that there is some power higher than him, which is present and which controls everything. Then he starts moving towards that. Otherwise, if you are totally in sense pleasures, you will not be thinking about God. Man leads a life of excessive sense pleasures. Dharmartha kama, it is allowed. Here when kama is said, it is excessive kama. Like Ravana. Finally he gets diseased and then die. Not only his pain is physical, but it is also mental. He has wasted the greatest opportunity given to him. At the time of death, he regrets having wasted his life. Ayyo, I should not have done that. I should have done this. No, I missed the opportunity. What is the use? Next Janma you have to correct yourself. Next Janma also, till death we don't correct ourselves. It is not that we do not know about all these things. But still, our mind wants only pleasures. The irony is that even after knowing that, we cannot leave the bad things. And we continue to live in the basic animal instincts. The one who leads a life of sense pleasures is like a pig that lives in sewerage water. I am sorry to say this. The pig that lives in sewerage water, even if it lives near Ganga, it enjoys living in the sewerage water. It enjoys. It will never go to Ganga. Ganga will be flowing. It will not go there. People do not know this pleasure. That is what it will think. Finally, whoever it is, naturally, he gets diseased and die. One may ask, sir, there are many great saints who are not after kama or bhoga. But they were also got disease and then they also died. In fact, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa had cancer. Ramana Maharishi had cancer. So if you do not enjoy, if you are not enjoying the sense pleasures, kama and boha, you are getting highest disease also, cancer. They did not indulge themselves in sense pleasures in any way. They also got disease and died. So what is the difference? Instead, I can enjoy these pleasures and then die. So intellectually, we are all intellectuals. So we will ask these type of questions, difficult questions. Very true. It cannot be denied. They got cancer and they died. Many great saints were diseased after living a pure life, no sense pleasures. Many great saints have died. Kanchi Parmacharya has died. He cannot say, no, no, he has not died. One who has born must die. That is the rule. Nobody is an exception. Only difference is they were able to separate their body from Atma. They said, I am separate, body is separate. Body is suffering. I am not. So they did not even take anesthesia for their operations. They said, okay, you want to perform something, you perform on the body. They had the same smile on their face throughout their life. If you are like them, you are able to separate your body from Atma. You can live in any way. We have already said, even Vedas dare not prescribe any rules for such a perfect soul. Any way you want, you can live. No rules for you if you have attained perfection. Otherwise, ayyo, amma, appa, doctor, please give me some painkiller. I am unable to bear this pain. Doctor, every 5 minutes you will be calling the doctor or somebody else. Because of the force of Maya, man, even if he knows that he is committing a sin, he is unable to get rid of himself from sinful actions. That is the pity. In Mahabharata, Bhagavan asks Duryodhana, hey Duryodhana, don't you know this war will bring destruction to the entire society? Please consider and change your mind. Follow Dharma. You are following Adharma. You know what is Dharma and you know what is Adharma. Don't bring destruction to the society, not only to yourself and to your family, and to the society also. Duryodhana said, Janami dharmam, nachame pravrittihi, janam yadharmam, nachame nivrittihi, kenapi devena, hridistitena, yada niyuktosmi, tata karo. Hare Krishna, do you think I don't know Dharma? Do you know? Do you think I don't know what is Adharma? I know what is Dharma, but I will not follow. I know what is Adharma, but I will not withdraw from it. I know what is moral, but I cannot live up to it. I know what is immoral, but I cannot stop it. Whatever my heart says as correct, I will indulge in that. Whatever the heart whispers in my heart, I will do that. Nothing in this world can stop me. I am sorry. This is the answer of Duryodhana to Bhagavan Krishna. We have been given human birth to exhaust our existing vasanas and get released from the cycle of birth and death. But we are like Duryodhana. We also know what are sinful actions. It is not that we do not know what is dharma and what is adharma. Nobody needs to teach you. It is universal rule. Even without studying any scripture, you will know what is dharma and what is adharma. Otherwise, why a person who steals money runs away? He knows what is dharma and what is adharma. Even after knowing that, we commit many papa karmas. and then fall into the cycle of birth and disease and birth and death. That is the disease. It is not this ordinary bodily disease he's talking about. The perennial disease, incurable disease, the cycle of samsara, in which we are falling again and again. After death, also, again birth, again the same pleasures, again the same difficulties. The only way to cure this incurable disease seems to be Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Sugada Kriyate, Kama Bhogaga, Pachatanta, Sharire Rogaga. Sugada kriyate kama bhogaga pacchatanta sharire rogaga yatyabiloge maranam sharanam yatyabiloge maranam sharanam tadabhinamunchadi pabacharanam tadabhinamunchadi pabacharanam bhaja govindam bhaja govindam govindam bhaja mudamate. Next verse tomorrow. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Hara Hara Shankara Jai Jai Shankara. 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 Hara Hara Shankara Jai Jai Shankara.